I am making a soup because I have not been able to stay within my macros. So I figured I could do a veggie soup and add either sausage or beef or chicken or tofu. I love tofu. I love steamed tofu. What I have put in here so far, sorry, I thought about making the video after I started cooking. There is about a plate this big. That's about 2 cups maybe of Brussels sprouts and a sprinkle of carrots, a whole onion, and oil. Oh, I chopped up some celery. I chopped up 3 sticks of celery. So I am just sauteing them. I want to brown my Brussels sprouts a little bit. I like them kind of crunchy, so I'm not going to overdo this process. I am going to add a beef broth to this. And I'm not going to go heavy on the spices, so I'm going to use probably the Goya seasoning and then a bit of pepper. That is salted, so I'll just taste as I go by. Oh, this is the seasoning I'm using. I love this for salads. It is amazing. It salts them very well, and it comes in a container like this. I will put a link down below, but you can get it almost everywhere. I think Walmart has it. Wegmans should have it. I don't know who else sells it, but it's great. I love it. So I'm going to use a whole packet in here. And I'm also going to put some pepper. I still can't find my good pepper. It's on my shopping list. So I'm going to use this, just the regular, it's kind of coarse pepper. You're done? Okay, all right. Okay. Could you ask her to come at 8 o'clock? 8? Yeah. All right. Thank you. All right. So I am going to use some herbs from my garden because what's food without some herbs? I think I have oregano, basil, I forget what else. Oh, I did forget to put garlic, so I am going to add some garlic right now. I'm looking to make more of a clear broth. I don't really have anything in my mind, but I wanted to use up my veggies. I would have loved to put some mushroom in there, but I don't have any. Trying to get you a better view there. We're browning very nicely. So fresh garlic is always best, but I don't really have time to make it. I am going to work tonight. I'm a nurse, I work overnight, so I'm gonna put like a loaded teaspoon of garlic in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to boil some water and use hot water so that my soup doesn't overcook. I don't want my veggies to be soggy, especially the Brussels sprouts. I want to have some crunch to them. So from the last time I went keto, we were using this bone broth. So I think I'm gonna use that in my soup. It's good to drink when you're sick too. It makes some really good soup. So I am going to use about a scoop with however much water I need for that. I do love soup. I love sauce. So I am going to add a lot of water. So I'm boiling water right now. And I will put the link for this down below. The funny story behind this, what would I call it? Stock pot, pan, whatever you want to call it. I had gone for a Mackenzie Childs, what is that? Estate sale, yeah. So, I mean, the things were a little overpriced, but as I was walking around, I saw the kitchen stuff, and I was like, oh my goodness, I have got to have that pot. I loved, my first set of pots were the copper pans, and I absolutely loved them. I got a few for my wedding. They did scratch up, and I don't know if it's because of the way that I was washing them, but when I used it for the first few months, they were amazing. So I went over to grab this pot, and I started looking for prices. Since everything else was like ridiculously priced, you know, I started thinking, do I really need this? But guys, it was $1. One single dollar for my pan. I love it. I love it for stews and everything. It is a Trisha Yearwood. I had to look for the name here. It's a Trisha Yearwood pan. I lied. That's a lid for something else. It's a something cuisine. When I figure it out, I will I will put the name I'll put the name of it and the link below. This is obviously not the lid for it. I got this set of pots from my best friend, which I've had for 4 years now. She gave them to me for my high tea. So I think our water has boiled. I am going to, I'll probably just dilute this outside of here and then pour it all into there once it's done. I used like 2 heaped teaspoons. And I think we need more water. So I just tasted it for salt. It's not really salty. And so I am going to add some more salt. I'm going to use another Goya product, the all-purpose seasoning, because it has everything that I use in it. Perfect blend of garlic, oregano, and seasonings. It has salt, garlic, and then words I don't know, which means I probably shouldn't be putting it in here. Black pepper, oregano, and turmeric. A sprinkle of that. So it is forming a nice clear broth, which is great. It's not so clear, but it's gonna be good. Once the rest of my water boils, I'm gonna add it in there. I usually add sausage to my soup. I love sausage, the smoked sausage. It's actually not smoked. It's Hillshire Farm. The beef Polska kielbasa. I like this over the smoked one. So what I do is I just chop it up into like cubes and then add it to my soup just before I heat it up, because I don't want it overcooked. So what is really good is if you put this in the Ninja and grill it until the skin tears, then you know it's nice and done. It has some browning on the edges and it's a bit crisp. That is so good. Chopping that up and putting it in your soup, yum. Super, super yum. The water is boiling. I'm just gonna put dinner for my kids, so it might get loud in a few minutes. Chopped up about a quarter of that sausage. And I think the soup is done. It's been simmering for about 5 minutes. I'm just gonna take about a cupful, put it over my meat, and that's about as much as I'll take. I am going to use some cilantro for it, and some avocado. I think you can never go wrong with fresh avocado and soup. Yum. That's a good avocado too. I am going to add some red pepper flakes. I kept these things from Domino's like years ago because I wasn't about to throw the red peppers out. So that will give it a nice kick. But the soup is done and I think it will be good. Happy eating, guys.